Community. I've been asked to talk about community. My name's Curt Bonk at Indiana University, and I try. Been doing this online learning stuff for 3 decades. So you want to build an emotion, some survival, sharing, contributing, getting, receiving in that community. And you can do this in many ways. You can create cafes like I did in 1997, my first fully online class. My first blended was 93, I think it was. And the students kicked me out of the cafe latte because they wanted that to be their cafe. You know you have community when that happens. You know you have community when you have guest speakers and students bring their friends. You've kind of built some community. And you know you build community when students ask for more role play and they take on additional roles for interactive discussions and so forth. Have a pessimist, an optimist, a devil's advocate, a question asker, a sage, a slacker, a slut, and a surfer dude. You know you have community when they come for the breakout groups in the synchronous sessions and they want to meet each other. They miss each other, in fact. They share information with each other. Whatever, artifacts that they've built in class. Their videos that they've designed will have movie night. You know, you build community when they're nominating guests to come to the class that they want to hear from, right? And you kind of know you've built community when the students in your class start taking over more and more of the content in the class. They are the starters for the discussion, the wrappers for the discussion. They might sign up, but in addition, they're creating maybe a concept map of the discussion you didn't even require. When students are doing more than what you expected, more than what you required, you've kind of built a community. You know, when they're coming in and talking to one another about what they learned during the past week and sharing different items that, you know, summarizes their learning, whether it's through video or a mind map or something else. This starts to take off. And so building in activities where they're interacting, sharing, collaborating, contributing, participating in their own learning. And that can be in a blog where you have a critical friend giving feedback on a blog. It could be in debates where you have 2 students on the pro and 2 students on the con side debating in a tool like Nuclino or some other tool that you might find. That's a free tool out there. You know, blogs this past semester I did in WordPress, and they each had a team of 5 people giving feedback to them within their blog posts. And so that wasn't just me who was doing that. So you start building in feedback mechanisms. You might have experts, prior students giving feedback, self-feedback, peer feedback, as well as instructor feedback. You build these loops into the system and you find ways in which they can immediately get some sense of contributing to this community of learners. And when you have the assignment due and they're providing more information than what you assigned, you know you've built community. They're doing more work. They're setting the bar higher and higher and higher. And that's what I want to see. I wish you well in your endeavors. And I hope that you can build community in your classes. If you're interested in reading about this more, go to my free book, Adding Tech Variety, techvariety.com, TEC variety in Chinese and in English. Good luck to you. Let me know how it goes.